Hi, this is Eric. I am the giant Triker. I am riding near Stamping Ground, Kentucky today. I'll be going through Switzer. There's a covered bridge there. I don't think I can ride my trike across it, but I can walk across it and show you the inside. Should be pretty cool. I want to talk a little bit more about e-assist, specifically the system I've got here on my trike. I have the Tongshin TSDZ2. It is a torque sensing mid-drive motor. What that means with the torque sensing is it gives power when I give power. So it replaces the crankset, and I guess there's a sensor in there that knows when I'm pushing and how hard I'm pushing, and then applies power based on that. So as opposed to flipping some lever or pressing like a gas pedal or something, you control the speed of it by pedaling. The harder you pedal, the more energy you get out of it. The effect is, it's a more natural feeling. I feel like I'm just extremely strong when I pedal with this, as opposed to a throttle. It also means you can still get a workout by adjusting the power level on the motor up or down. There's 4 power level settings, and you can also turn it off using the control panel. There's a plus and minus button. You just go up or down. Level 1, you feel like you're 5 years younger. Level 2, you feel like you're back in high school. Any high schoolers watching this, maybe you feel even younger. I don't know how that works. Level 3, that's how Usain Bolt feels when he's riding a bike. And level 4 is Captain America strength. So you've got that fine-tune granularity. If you're having trouble with a hill, you can just crank up the power, and that hill feels more like a flat instead. For the battery, I went with a 52 volt battery. You can get 48, 52, whatever. It really doesn't matter. I got the biggest one I could get. I believe it's Mylong is the brand, but it's a Shark. Near as I can tell, I could get, I think, 50 or 60 miles out of one charge. I haven't run it dry yet, but if I do a 30 mile, like I did 30 miles at Broad Run Park a couple days ago, and I still had 4 out of 6 bars, which could be inaccurate, but I'm gonna guess 50 to 60 miles. Again, depends on what power level you're using. Captain America will drain that power much faster than 5 years younger setting. The motor itself replaces the crankset, weighs about 10 pounds. One concern I had, because I have an extra long boom, is I was worried that would make the trike front heavy. I was thinking maybe if I hit the brakes too hard, the trike would actually tump forward. Tump is a word in Kentucky. But it hasn't tumped yet. Even going downhill and kind of hitting the brakes, it hasn't been a problem. The battery is another 10 pounds. attaches to the bike with a battery holder I got from TerraCycle, and attaches to the main frame on the trike. On a regular bike, an up-rong, which you should not be riding, it would attach where your bottle cage is. So the battery holder has rails on it, and the battery just slides on. You got a key to lock that into place so that it doesn't come out, jiggle out while you're riding, and would also make it where an opportunist couldn't walk up and snatch it. All in all, this system cost me, like the motor was $600, the battery was $600 US dollars, and the holder itself, it's either 100 or 150. I'm not entirely sure. All in all then, like $1,300 to $1,400 for the system. The motor does come with the control panel as well. I would prefer a sleeker, smaller one, but it doesn't really bother me right now, so I'm just sticking with what I've got. I want to thank the folks who have not forgotten to subscribe, and ask everyone watching now to also forget to subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to try to get some drone footage in today. We'll see how that goes. And that's about it. I will catch you next time. Bye. So sorry I didn't do a tall tale last time. I had some audio issues. So I'm going to re-record the one I did that time. My last job, I had the fortune of going to Asia on several occasions. Went to the Philippines a few times, China, and Japan as well. And on one trip to Japan, specifically Osaka, we would take the train from the hotel to work every day. Now the train was a lot shorter than me. So I'm 7 feet tall and I'm getting on, it's basically like a subway but above ground train. It's about 6'6", so I'm slumping over. Not very comfortable. There's nowhere to sit, but that was fine. Whatever. It's like a 15-minute ride. Well, one of those trips, there were a group of schoolgirls there, probably early teens, wearing their school uniform, and they're kind of pointing at me and giggling because I was slumped over. So one of them came up and asked me if she said I was very tall and asked me how tall I was. So I said, well, I'm 7 feet tall. That's, I think that's 213 centimeters. And she understood, she kind of laughed. And now here's the amazing thing, she did not ask if I played basketball. So that was nice, but she did ask where I was from. I said, well, I'm from the US, I'm from Kentucky. And she said, oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And just started laughing, and she went back to her friends and they were just kind of talking about it, laughing. So the fun thing about being a giant when you go to Asia, the average height is a little bit shorter in most Asian countries than the US. So here, I dwarf people. Doggos. Oh, they're chasing. I need to go. Yeah, sometimes you get chased by dogs. They don't have any chance when you're in Captain America mode, though. So here in the US, I dwarf most people, but in Asia, it's even more pronounced. Maybe next time I'll talk about an experience I had in the Philippines. That was pretty good. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Please forget to like or subscribe. Catch you next time.